Hi, welcome to my channel. Do you like my earrings? They came in the mail. Somebody had hacked our shit and like sent a bunch of shit to our house. I don't know, like somebody stole my husband's credit card information and then they were buying shit and then a bunch of random shit started showing up at our house. I took these to a jeweler and they said they're brass, so they're probably from China or something. I don't know. Random shit just keeps showing up at our doorsteps and I don't know what to do with that. So I'm just gonna wear them today. I think they're like little lilies or something. Oh, cheap ass. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We're not gonna get into that because I'm gonna fucking hurt somebody. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking hurt somebody. I think I'm gonna try to like do some self-care right now. And I'm just finding a little thing for I got some face masks and I got some new skin stuff I wanna try. I'm just trying to find the appropriate doodad to stick my microphone on. 1 second. Because I have to have no, not a comb, bitch. Let's see. That'll do. I don't know. I think this will do. I need to get like a wand. I do have a wand. I literally like have a wand right here somewhere. Where's it at? I keep metaphysical shit. I have a wand right here. It's made out of amethyst things. None of your business. But I do have one. And so I have multiple. I think. Yeah, I do. Some of them wrapped in copper and shit like that. Anyways, I'd like to do something today. I don't know exactly what. I don't know what colors. I don't know. I don't know. This is paint. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm leaning towards like earthy tones, browns, and I'd like to do something today. Anything. And yes, the AC's on in the background, and if you hear it, I'm so sorry. But it's probably gonna stay on. Now my skin color is darker right now than it usually is, and we're in the middle of summer and the sun caught me up for like 5 hours 2 weeks ago and it hasn't let me go. And so I have some, I'm a little bit darker than normal. I'm usually like pale because I stay out of the sun, but I didn't. And so the whole like being Hispanics, it mixed is like coming out. Is that a blue jay? I don't know. Anyways, I got this new Elf Skin bronzing drops. They're bronzing and nourishing with sunflower seed oil. Seed oils, and this shade Rose Gold. Where you're supposed to, sorry, the shade Rose Gold. You're supposed to mix them with some kind of skin moisturizer. It's a bronzer. We're gonna try it we're just gonna try it. We're gonna give it a whirl, a swirl, a twirl, or whatever. And to go with my brassy lily earrings, we're gonna try some rose gold bronzer with some kind of moisturizer. Now, I am not smart and I don't know how to moisturize. I just bought a dry brush and I have been brushing myself like a horse. This one's from the brand Bliss. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's going to pick up, but it's a dry brush and you're supposed to brush yourself like a horse. I didn't know this. I don't know how to exfoliate. My mother didn't teach me anything, and I damn sure don't know how to be a fucking human. So I have to go on Reddit and Google and figure it out. Also, I don't have any sisters, aunts, any of that. I have no family. I have no physical family really alive. And so, and I don't really have a large friend circle of girls that like are into this stuff. So, bitch, I'm out here winging this. I don't know how to fucking take care of myself. Okay, I was heavily like sent out into the woods as a child to just be. And so, I know how to identify bugs. I don't know how to be a human. I know how to identify flora and fauna. I don't know how to be a human being or to have skin. And so, yeah, I have to brush myself like a horse to exfoliate. And I didn't know that. Nobody told me. Nobody fucking told me that I had to get a horse girl brush and brush my fucking skin. Hi, welcome to my channel. Or welcome back. So yeah, I also got this spa headband and wristband set from Scantimate. And it's for like stuff. Okay, the headband and the wristband. And the thing is like on the theme of not knowing how to take care of myself, I also don't know how to wash my face. And so I look like a fucking idiot. I like go into a trough and just like, I'm very masculine. I'm very masculine. And do not let any of this fool you. It is a lie. It's a bit. It's a mask of sorts. It's a, a persona. I am a very masculine individual, and I wish I could be girly. I wish I could wear nails without ripping them off in the first 5 minutes and stuff like that, but uh can't do that. I'm very, very masculine. And so whatever. Yeah, this is just the fucking bit. The bit is that I'm a girl. The bit is that I'm a fucking girl, and the truth is that I probably am not. Something, a secret third thing. Not boy, not girl. Secret third thing. Dirt. But yeah, so I got a horse girl brush to brush my skin off, and that actually worked. It's a dry brush, so you're supposed. It's just, girl. Like when I fucking tell you, nobody taught me anything. Bitch, nobody taught me anything. I used to sit next to this really fucking beautiful, like American doll kind of girl. Her name was Bethany. In like fourth grade, I sat next to this girl named Bethany. She had money, she had everything in the world, and her family owned like a, how do you say it, like a furniture store. Okay, I am a peasant. Hi, hello, beautiful girl. Why are you sitting next to me? And she started rubbing my arm, and she goes, "Oh my God, your skin! It's so." I'll never forget how Bethany treated me. And yes, I'm going to use your name. I don't know your last name. I do know your last name. I'll leave that part out. I'll never forget Bethany stroking my arm in fourth grade and telling me, "Oh God, your skin! It's like scales." You made me feel like shit, and you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you, Bethany. But like, she was so pretty, and you know what she did? Maybe Bethany was gay because she gave me like her picture to put in my wallet. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh my God. Hold up. Oh my God. She gave like, so at the end of the school year. Wait, was she trying to hit on me? She gave me her like school picture, like a little wallet size, and she's like, "Here, something to remember me by." We were not friends. She touched my skin once and recoiled like I was some kind of beast. And I'll never forget how she made me feel. She made me feel like shit. Was Bethany gay? Guys, I was so fucking, and I still am, but I was like so fucking autistic and like nature boy. Like I was out in the woods like all the time. Was I? Oh my God. What do y'all think? Comment below. Do you think Bethany was like trying to reach out to me or something? Or maybe she was being mean. Maybe it was like not another teen movie and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to transform this ugly, like tame the shrew type of shit." Maybe that's what was going on. No, 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 no. Let's not get ourselves, let's not fucking kid ourselves. The furniture store princess is not going to be fucking coming and hanging out with the dirty oak tree acorn girl. That's not going to happen. She was probably trying to make fun of me. What do you guys think? I'm really confused now. Guys, what do you think? She gave me her picture. And like, I don't know how to be human. I got a horse girl brush. Hi, Bethany. I hope you're okay. And yeah, I wish you well. Now I'm like confused. I'm like, was she like, wait a minute? And I remember taking it home and putting it in my wallet, and I was like, okay, this is what you do with friends, right? I don't know. Now I'm like, I don't know if that's what you do with friends. Is that what you do? I don't know. Oh gosh, so now I'm confused. But no, yeah, I was very like acorns in my hair and leaves and hay sticking out of like my shoes, and I was always collecting bugs and collecting bug wings and identifying stuff in the woods at recess. Sorry, I was researching stuff and identifying things in the woods at recess, and I would go and pick flowers for recess instead of playing in the jungle gym. And I got in trouble for it, and I got detention for it. It's like it was a whole thing. I wasn't allowed to bring flowers into the school, and I had to sit through like a week of detention writing pages and pages. I will not pick and bring flowers into the school. I will not pick and bring, like, over and over and over again. What? This is America. People always talk about gun violence, but they don't really fucking talk about like there's gun violence is brutal. Let's not fucking joke ourselves. But the indoctrination of the soul into the American body, it's hell, guys. It is hell. Editing me. Hi, sorry it's loud in here, but here's the thing. I'm not trying to downplay gun violence in America, but I have been subjected to many different types of violence in America. And I'm just trying to, like, I guess, illuminate that within the school structures and systems, they really do a good job of nitpicking your little creativity and, like, ripping it apart and stretching it and forming it in different ways. And all I'm trying to say, sorry, I walked up the stairs, hold on. All I'm trying to say really is that there are many different ways to skin a cat, aka the human psyche and soul, and America does a fantastic job at doing so in many ways, shapes, and forms. Such as, like, it could be as crazy as, like, going to the store and buying a piece and, like, ending someone's lives and causing tragedy, or it could be stripping away your individuality and telling you at such an early age that it is fundamentally not okay for you to do something such as pick flowers and bring it into a school. It is cruel and unusual punishment. I got sent to detention for a week straight. I was not allowed to be with other human beings for a week straight. I had to sit in a classroom instead of have recess, which is normal mammalian shit, right? Playing, having fun, connecting, laughing, giggling, fighting. Wasn't allowed to do any of that except write front to back pages. I will not pick flowers and bring them into the school. Hi, welcome to America. Yeah, it was really stupid. Anyways, I hope she's okay. But yeah, I'll never forget whenever she, like, recoiled at my touch. Hi, anyways, now that I'm, like, traumatized, went back to my fucking Vietnam flashbacks of being in school. Fuck me, right? I remember Bethany stroking my arm and being like, your skin is like scales. And now I'm like, what's going on? Because I'm so stupid. It's taken me 30 plus years to actually pick up on social cues now, and I'm still really shitty at it. Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. So anyways, I got a couple things. This to prevent water going down my elbow whenever I, like, use my hands to splash it on my face because I'm a fucking man, and this to keep the water from going into my hair and making it look fucking stupid. I don't know how to be a human, guys. I don't know. I wish I could be a babe. I'm not. What else did I get today? Oh, I got this hyaluronic acid bamboo fiber mask. What the fuck ever, from New Zealand. Who gives a fuck? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it to sound like that, but, like, oh my god, I did. I was like, who gives a fuck? Yeah, it was at Walmart and it wasn't behind a fucking glass case, and that's why I grabbed it, because they didn't have it locked away like Alcatraz. And so that's why, because it was accessible, and so that's why I grabbed it. It wasn't because I have a preference. I don't know what this is going to do to my face. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I don't have the money to talk to a dermatologist. So, like, what the fuck? Okay, okay, can we just be real for a second? Can I just be fucking real with you guys for a second? Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. It wasn't locked behind a fucking case, which everything at Walmart is locked behind a case now. And honestly, hi, shout out to Walmart. You guys make $1 billion a second. Who gives a fuck if somebody's, well, you're losing $50 a day because someone's stealing eyeliner? Grow up, hair. Grow up. Does that shirt come in men's size? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? And also the AI facial recognition. I'm gonna just go out there and say, stop stealing. Stop stealing right now. If you're stealing, stop stealing from a to another. Stop stealing. Don't steal. No more stealing, guys. They have your face. They have your information. They have your biometrics. It's over. Like, stealing is out. Healing is in. I'm just kidding. That was so fucking lame. Stealing is out. Healing is in. Like, we're not gonna steal. We're not gonna let them steal our happiness. We're not gonna let them steal our bodies and lock them away and break them. And, like, we're not gonna do that anymore. Yeah, so stealing is out, healing is in. There's a really high bridge. I know where to jump from. I'm kidding, but yeah, don't steal anymore, guys. Please stop. I don't want to see any of y'all in prison, and I probably won't because nobody talks to me in the comment section anyways. Except, like, every once in a while I get, like, this fucking really weird old man telling me weird shit, and, like, it scares me. And, like, it really fucking scares me when old men get in my comment section and talk to me and, like, I'm not Tinkerbell. You're not gonna put me in a fucking cage, Captain Hook. Like, bro, leave me the fuck alone, because I will literally Just I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm good. Thank you. Oh, another man to talk to me? To what? To disappoint me? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Why are you trying to talk to me? So you could what? Fucking disappoint me too? Okay, great. That's awesome. I love when men get in my comment section because it just all it does is remind me of the tenacity of these motherfuckers that always disappoint me. But anyways. Anyways, so like I was saying before, we have some stuff and I'd like to fuck with makeup. Can I? Is that okay with y'all? Is that okay? I'd like to mess with makeup today. And yeah. And I got some lipstick and I don't like it. I'm mad at myself because I thought it was brown. And it was just like a deep red. And now I'm like, remember like if you guys watch my shit, there was like I have brown like lip glosses and shit like that. And but they're not brown, they're more like a deep red, like a clay, almost like a brown red clay. And it's fine, but it's just like red. I wanted brown and it's red and that makes me mad. But I do have green and I can maybe mix it. Why would I do that? Bitch, this is not arts and crafts. Like just put the makeup on your face. Okay, I'd like to fuck with makeup. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put this on me, I guess. That looks stupid. Oh! Okay, it's a full moon. I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I do. I just don't want y'all hearing like the sound. I don't give a fuck what y'all hear. Okay, whatever. Okay, let me show you the ugly ass red. Hold up. Yeah, I have a lot of dumb shit right here too. Oh, there's a light bulb in here. And you wonder why I didn't know that I had to use a horse girl brush on my fucking skin to exfoliate. There's a light bulb in my makeup thing. Why? I don't know. Hate everything. Okay, so this is from Maybelline Color Stay Maybelline Color Stay Ink Crayon in the shade Drive the Future 165. Drive the Future. And now, like, look, it's like I thought it was brown. It's just red. It's just like a red color. It's just like red. It's just fucking red. And I'm ready to hurt someone. It's red, and I'm ready to hurt somebody. And yeah, just yeah. See, it's like brown red bread. Bread. Anyways, whatever, whatever. What the fuck ever. What else? I'm trying to put makeup. I keep saying that like I'm gonna actually do it. Where is that stupid ass tinted thing I had a second ago? I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so this is really what I want to mess with. It is the bronzer, nourisher, antioxidants, and sunflower seed oil. Like, okay, great. I regret this tattoo I gave. My husband gave it to me. Grab the microphone. If I may fuck around for 5 more minutes. I regret the sunflower tattoo I had. I used to have a pentagram underneath it, like a pentacle, whatever, a pentagram, pentacle, whatever. And I had got it because I was like, I'm totally dedicating myself to witchcraft and the left hand path and all this stuff, right? Then I had to like I was like leaving my house and my place and everything, and I was like, I'm gonna go out into the world, dedicate myself to the left hand path, and fuck my family, like fuck everybody, because whatever, fuck them. And catastrophe ended up happening, you know what I mean? Like in your early 20s and catastrophe strikes. And so I had to move back in with my family. And I was like, fuck them. I'm finally free of them and all of their heinous actions, and I could be my own person. And then I had to move back in with them. I'm gonna find something that makes this Swiss while I tell you the story. So I'm moving back in with them, and they're heavily goofy ass Christian. Holy hell. Like the dumbest shit. Like they're so it's a primer, it's not a moisturizer. They said it had to be a moisturizer. Like lotion? Like lotion? Is that what I mean? There's so many red browns in here. I could fucking scream. It's a painting, don't look at it. It's ugly. I'm not done with it. I have lotion right here. It is a Nivea vanilla. Just use that. I'm just gonna like mix it together and put it on my face. Wish me luck. Wish my ugly ass luck. Maybe I should put this. Oh, wait, I have some things. Where did they go? Where did y'all go? Oh, there. Hold up. What was I saying? I was looking for this. Oh, I don't remember. I had to shut the video off and figure out what I was trying to fucking say. But yeah, sorry. Um, anyways, it's fine. I was like, I'm gonna go out into the world and dedicate myself to the left-hand path and blah blah blah. And then, windfall happens like it does. Whatever. Windfall happens like it does in your early 20s of just chaos and catastrophe and blah 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 and like change and whatnot. Chaos, right? Whatever. I love chaos. I love good chaos. But this was different, and so I had to move back down south, and I was like, I have to go live with like my crazy Christian family members who are like, they're like insane. They're just like, sorry, I thought I saw a crow, but it's a falcon. Anyways, I'm blind, but I can identify birds really well. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Anyways, so I got it covered up with I covered up the pentacle with a giant sunflower that I just literally took a big pin and drew on my skin, and then my husband banged it out. Like he just had a tattoo kit and he just banged it out. And I hate it because like every bitch ever has a sunflower on their arm, and the reason why I talk about this is because it said it had sunflower seed oil in it, and I do love sunflowers. I love sunflowers so much. They're like my favorite, but they're every girl's favorite. So what the fuck is the point? And like I'm not special or unique, but it just pissed me off to see like every fucking registered nurse, like every fucking RN had a sunflower tattoo on their arm, and I was like, I got mine to hide a fucking occult symbol. Okay, you guys are just fucking like I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, it was horrible. And then I felt like I was betraying myself because I was like, you shouldn't be a pussy ass bitch. But I was scared. I was still so scared at that time in my life. I was so frightened and skittish, like a chihuahua. I opened this shit upside down. It doesn't matter. I'm just happy I didn't open it with my teeth. Okay, the directions are shake well, add 1 to 3 drops to your elf skin moisturizer or your favorite body oil, blah 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 blah. Blend more drops equals more bronze. Thank you for that. Thank you for that equation. That's so good. More drops equals more bronze. We're gonna just see how well this works. We're gonna see how well this works. I can't wait to try this. I can't wait to try this. It's so exciting. But yeah, no, I did feel like a dumbass bitch because I was like, oh, you should have stood by your ground and just had it. But here's the thing: whenever I worked at a place, I used to cover it up all the time because it was one of those symbols that like really turned people off, like back in the early 2010s, whatever. Everyone's like, oh my god, a pentagram. Oh my god, like you're bad. You're a bad person. You're the devil worshipping bitch slut. I'm like, yeah, so what? And so our story begins. And anyways, I was just like, but I didn't want to deal with all that shit because I was just, ugh. So we're gonna put like, we're gonna do. Oh my god, that is not a drop, bitch. That was like 3 drops. Oh well, we're gonna do that many. We're gonna do a line. Oh my god, a line of bronzer and then mix it in. Okay, and then what? Put it on my face? Is that what's going on? Gosh. And it's tinted? Is that what's going on? Am I gonna look like a fucking idiot? Probably. Can't wait. I can't wait. It's so fun. Okay, so then Simba. Put it on my face. My big ass fucking forehead. Sorry. You guys are gonna like hear sounds. Whatever. So anyways, yeah, so maybe I was a pussy ass bitch. Whatever. Bronzer into my lotion and shove it all over my face. Yeah, I was kind of a pussy ass bitch for not like standing up and being like, no, actually, this is that, and I know my shit, and I did know my shit, but I was so socially awkward. Anyway, so one time I went to work and I didn't have my tattoo cover on, and they all freaked out on me. They were like, you're a witch, you're a bad person, you're the reason why like bad stuff happens here. And they like all scapegoated me. They were like, they all scapegoated me. Like the entire fucking, the place I worked at scapegoated me. They were like, oh, you're the reason why the lights flicker. And you're the, like, immediately I was scapegoated. And I was like, This is why I covered my shit up, because you guys are fucking stupid. And then, like, I don't know about y'all, but if somebody, the mind is powerful. The mind is powerful. Humans are really powerful, but they're stupid and they don't know it because they're bred to be dumb little carcasses running around until they die, and it's really sad. But humans are very, very powerful with the way they think and the way they do, and blah, 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 right? They're really super powerful. But we are, fed. Oh, my hands do look more brown. We're fed a lot of horse shit. We're fed a lot of horse shit. That did nothing. Whatever. What the fuck? How? Why are my eyebrows out? My eyebrows are down here. What the? When did my eyebrows come down here? When did that happen? I got this from an antique store a long time ago. I'm so sorry. So what the fuck? Why are my eyebrows getting longer? Anyways, I'm so sorry. I always furrow my eyebrows too, and I'm starting to get wrinkles right here where I furrow them, and I'm like really fighting. Like, do I like? Do I just start taking care of my skin, or do I go get Botox? And the thing, I don't have money for that. So what the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. Is this that fucking ugly color? Yeah. So I have here's the thing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. So people are very special. Humans are very powerful, and so you can manifest things to an extent, right? There's like the laws of physics, the laws of attraction, the laws of all these bullshit ass laws. Well, all these bullshit ass laws, which whatever, great, that's fine, that's awesome. But people, like, there are laws, stuff like that. And like, oh, and like I don't know. I have this the Rude Awakening palette that I got from a metaphysical shop like 3 years ago, and we're just gonna open it up and see what colors. Like that green right there. Is that green? Like a green blue color, whatever. Girl, I don't fucking know what color that is, bitch. What the fuck? You think me? I'm not smart, but here are the colors on the back. So no, it's more blue, I guess. You can obviously tell which ones I use the most. Fox colors. I love fox colors. Anyways, what's he saying? People can manifest stuff by just like thinking too hard on it, and yeah, and so weird stuff did start happening, and everyone started blaming me. And eventually, I quit. I quit like on a whim. What I do is like I go to work, and I'm so codependent that I'm like the best worker ever. I'll take every shift I can. I'll make as much money as I can, and then they treat me wrong one time, two times, or I have a weird dream or something, and then I'll just quit. And immediately I'll quit. I'll just quit. I'll just quit. Turn in my keys if I have them. I usually do because I'll be like that dependable, and then I'll just all of a sudden quit. Like I'll get like a and whatever. That's who I am. I'll just fucking quit because there's like a billion or I don't know, like 6 billion jobs on the planet. Like I'll just fucking quit this one. And yeah, that's fun. And yeah, there's my advice. Just fucking quit. No, I'm kidding. Make sure you have something else. No, I don't know. I don't know. However you want to work it. I have a very like we all have specific lives, even though we're all connected and nobody's unique. We all have very specific lives, and so like I like free falling. I like just free falling and then catching wind and going. And some people aren't like that. Some people need to have another job lined up. They need security or whatever. And like I work from a place of not being secure at all. I work from a place of absolute chaos. And like that's where I work from. And that's where I am my strongest is in uncertainty, I suppose. Uh sorry, I'm just like making sure that bronzer didn't like coagulate in a certain area. Cause I would fucking hate to start having like just brown spots all over my face of bronzer, like I don't know. It said it was tinted. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it did anything. Whatever. So whatever. Was that worth it? I don't know. Bronzing drops. I don't know. And I don't care. How about that? Just throws it back in there. And I don't fucking care. And how about that? So let's see. How do I feel about this? No. Yeah, I don't know. People are so interesting. One time I met this guy who is high priest of a Wiccan coven. A high priest of a Wiccan coven. And like, oh god, drop trow immediately. No, I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay, yeah, and what does that mean to me? You're a high priest, okay? And he was like, I have all of these women in my control, and they do what I tell them. So I don't give a fuck. Sounds like a really shitty time for them. You're controlling them. You can't even pick what you want on your sandwich, sir. I asked honey mustard or mayonnaise. Which one do you want? Or do you want both? You can't decide? Yeah, please take up more of my time like you take up those women's. Anyways, I don't give a fuck if you're a high priest. I don't give a fuck if you're a high. I don't give a fuck if you're high. You're nobody to me. I don't give a fuck who you are. Oh, you're the king of England, and you can eat my ass. Like I just do not fucking care. I cannot be bothered. So that sounds great. I just saw a dragonfly I have to go chase. I don't give a fuck about your life or whether you live or die. Like that's how I am. That's cool. There's a crow on a shopping cart cawing at me. I have to fucking go. Like cannot be fucking bothered with. Oh, I think I had a. I don't give a fuck about you. You have a and. Anyways, I met one, and well, I was working at this place. I think it was a sandwich shop. I was working at a sandwich shop, and he was like, I'm a high priest, and my real name, like he didn't give me his real name, but he gave me his like magical name. And like dudes love having an ounce of power. Guys fucking love. They get high. They get high. Oh, an ounce of power, and they're like, ah. I'm like, grow up, girl, grow up. An ounce of power, and you start tweaking and controlling women. Now what does it look like when we take that from you? Let's see, you're in shambles. Yeah, it just pissed me off. And then he was like talking about all this shit. Whenever you talk to like people who practice magic in whatever way, shape, or form they do, whatever modality they submit themselves to, whatever. There's different strokes, different folks, different flavors of people, magicians. Okay, there's different flavors, and that's all fine and dandy. But he was like, you have really strong guides around you or something. He told me like that he's been the whole time he was talking to me and telling me him this shit while I was making this fucking sandwich. He was trying to penetrate my shield, and I was like, you're kind of a piece of shit, and I fucking hate you, and you're on my shit list now. The next time you come in for a sandwich, I'm not gonna make it correctly, and I'm gonna ask one of my coworkers to, and I'm gonna tell him that you're a douchebag. So, is it gonna be cash or card? You know what I mean? Like the whole time he was like, yeah, the whole time we were talking, I was trying to penetrate your like defenses. I was like, number one, you're a creep. Number two, I hate you, and I hate you, and I hate you. Thank you, and I hate you. That's great. What a loser. What if I'm a loser? Just power control. Ugh. Ugh. Like guys, humans, they're like power and control. I love power and control. You guys are lame. You guys are fucking lame. Like grow up, put on some big boy pants. Like power and control. Like wow, that's so cool. You're a fucking loser. Sorry to disappoint you, but you sound like a fucking wiener. And not a cool one. You sound like a really sad wiener. Like, oh, okay, you're controlling women to do your magical bidding? Who do you think you are, Aleister Crowley? What are you gonna do? Put him in a nut house like he did? Like, I have some things to say about Aleister Crowley, but I'm not going to because this is none of my business. And it's none of your business. But yeah, I have a lot of hate for like men. Okay, here's a whole reason why I've been bringing this up. I've been watching Sandman. I've been trying to get through it. I don't like the series on Netflix at all. I love John Constantine. Like he's baby. Like John Constantine is baby. John Constantine is baby. He's a perfect cinnamon roll. Too good for the world. Too good for the world. Love him so much. And yeah, I'll die on that hill. Nail down the hill. I love John Constantine. This show is so difficult to get through. It is so difficult to get through. Not only because the whole like Neil Gaiman turned out to be like a fucking loser or something, you know what I mean? Like he was like trigger warning, trigger warning. There's like all these stories about him coming out like he was like fucking people non-consensually / consensually, like abusing his power, shit like that, right? And it's just that's what I'm trying to get to. Like men with power, they're fucking stupid, but women can be just as bad. So I'm not gonna sit there and be like it's a battle of the sexes because that's really not. It's just very aggravating. Like you give anybody any kind of power, bleh, like they're just gross and grotesque and ew. I don't know why I'm looking like reading a Bible, and they're just super gross. But yeah, I just don't like it at all. Another thing is like so I'm chewing through Sandman, and it's just taking a lot out of me. It's a lot that I don't want to do, and yet I'm doing. Why? I don't know. Anyways, it just reminded me of like all of my friends from the past that I used to have. Like I had friends that were part of the OTO, and I had friends that were Wiccans and high priests and stuff like that. And so it's just got my neurons firing. Like I'm just thinking about them again, and all the people I've met that were cool and strange and different and difficult and stuff like that, right? And I definitely am a dreamer. I believe that I don't mean like I mean dreamer as obviously it's like a pipe dream for me to sit here and be like the world's big enough for all of us to exist in harmony, and that is like literally on par with somebody smoking meth. Like me saying that we can all come to terms and live in peace and harmony. That's a crack dream on planet Earth right now, and that's to me, I guess I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time to sit there and spout such horseshit, such as I think the planet's big enough to, you know, encompass everybody's dreams and realities. But fuck me, right? Yeah, fuck me. I'm just a stupid little girl. Yeah. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, guys. Oh my god. But anyways, yeah, people just piss me off, but I remember being in a place where it was real. It did like there's so many people I knew about so many people and we all existed in harmony and eventually we got thrown out of it, but for the time being we all existed in harmony, and that was really really cool and I liked it a lot. But oh god, I think that the biggest issue is there will come one there will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. No, there will be some fucking loser that comes along and throws it out of balance, and it tests the fortitude of the piece you've created, and unfortunately we like all fell down, and so it was sad. But anyways, yeah, it's just very aggravating. Everything's very aggravating. Yeah. Everything's very aggravating, but yeah, it just there's some people, magicians. There are some magicians who are fucking losers who would do anything to get power on this planet, sell their soul to anything for some power, and I get it. Like I get it. Like I get it. But at the same time, they're so annoying. Like they suck up all the air in the room, and it's like they don't even exist, and they're just so annoying. And I'm like, grow up, grow the fuck up, Peter Pan. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, it's stupid. Grow the fuck up, Peter Pan. Like, oh my god. But yeah, I just I don't know. I was missing some of my friends, and I also did like kind of a little thing to kind of let go of some stuff, like a little ritual with the full moon to kind of let go of some things that I had personally tied to. And did it work? I hope so. A lot of stuff involves forgiveness, which is like really difficult for me to like deal with. I don't want to do that. Like forgiveness? Like that's a lot. Do you want me to forgive you? That's quite a lot. But like I've noticed very similar themes of like my life and stuff. And it's probably because Neil Gaiman used to fuck around with a girl who does Lucky Mojo. I think they like worked on comic books together, and so a lot of his shit is like it's like that blurred line of fantasy and reality. And so it's like to me it's like I get it, I swing that way, like not I'm trying to explain something that's very difficult. I understand the realm of like the Sandman and stuff like that, right? Because I also used to actually be like fucking around with like magicians and all kinds of different people, and so it to me it just reminds me, it's to me it's like a mixture of fantasy and reality, and like it's not coming out right. What I'm saying is not coming out right. I like it. It's just very difficult for me to get through. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just very difficult for me to get through. I don't know if it's because I'm just like so off put by Neil Gaiman right now, and I'm just like it's just difficult. Like there's some kind of difficulty with me trying to watch this show, and I'm just going in with this green and this like light green-ish, these two green blue colors, whatever. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to get through Sandman, but it's like I am like like it's so hard for me to sit there and watch it, but I am. And why am I doing that? I don't know. I should just shut it off, but I don't know. I talked to one of my relatives about this book series I'm reading that he's also read, and he was like, it gets really bad, but then it gets really good. And I was at a point in the book that was really bad, and I was like, what do you mean it gets really bad? Like, I'm at the really bad part. No, he was right. It got really fucking bad. And I cried so hard. I cried so fucking hard that I took 3 or 4 days off from the book series. I haven't finished it. I took 3 or 4 days off just to clean my house and reorganize my thoughts and just sit with like the overwhelming fucking I slammed 2,000 pages in less than 4 days, and I haven't done that before. And it surprised me, and I guess it shocked me a little bit. And so I'm like, who is this? And I'm trying to like get to know this aspect of myself that is emerging into my reality, and I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for it because I've always loved reading to some extent, but um, I also am not stupid, and I have to be careful and cautious. So yeah, I just took a break from reading that, and then I was watching Sandman. But it's so like I don't know why I feel a disconnect, and maybe it's purposeful. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be felt. But when I'm watching Sandman, it feels rushed and drawn out at the same time, and I don't understand that. Like, and perhaps that's what it's supposed to be. It feels like a dream. It feels like very, very rushed because, like, when you're in that dream realm, it is definitely when you're in a dream realm, it feels like infinity and oblivion, but in different ways. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like you could go to sleep and have like a dream in a millisecond, and that's kind of like it feels. It just feels rushed as well as drawn out. I don't know how to explain it, and it's pissing me off. And I can't explain why it's pissing me off, and so I'm just kind of like sitting with it. But yeah, I was before I decided to watch Sandman. To get through it because I saw like there was like a new season, whatever. Blah 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 blah. Like everybody's trying to hurry up and rush and like finish the series so everyone could just be done and wash their hands with Neil Gaiman, and I get that. Like I get it. But like I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. And yeah, I don't know if people understand what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm saying it clearly because I'm obviously not saying it clearly. Yeah, he did a bunch of like shitty ass shit, which is what people in power do. They do shitty things. Um, and it's very aggravating and it's very sad. And it's just annoying at this point where like it's almost like everybody's like I can't even explain it. I'm going in with this. It's from the Burn Hard Candy Moods Burn palette. This shiny right here, but I think it sucks that you cannot like anything anymore. That's what it really feels like. Like I can't like anything anymore. I'm just so nervous to like this book series that I'm into because what are the chances? Pretty high that the author's going to come out and just be like against just something that pisses me off, and then I hate myself more because I allowed myself to enjoy something from a person who is a piece of shit. And then you get into the conversations of the artist versus the artwork, and like, oh god, like, can you separate that? Can you separate that? I really can't. I can't. Every time I see a Cybertruck, I want to fucking jump off a bridge. And so it's like I have issues separating the artist and the artwork. I really do. And so I don't know, guys. Like, I don't. I have this like very shiny green eyeliner. I'm gonna try to fuck with real quick. But yeah, I just I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can separate the artist and the artwork. It's not something I'm good at. I'm not good at separating myself. Yeah, I don't know, but it's kind of pretty. Whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just gnawing at it. But before I watched The Sandman, I was at HEB and I was putting my um groceries in the back of my car, and then there was a crow on the shopping carts, and it was looking at me. I was like, ah, 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 and it was like, I stopped the car and because I talk to birds, I stopped the car and I was like, hey, you're so pretty. I was like, you're the prettiest bird I've ever seen. And it was just like full crow, like very robust. It wasn't a raven, but it was a crow. And so you saw like the I the colors, like the blacks and the grays and the browns and the feathers, and it was missing some breast feathers. So maybe it was a female. Like maybe they had plucked out their breast feathers for the bedding for their babes or whatever. But it was sitting on a shopping cart, just like ah ah ah. And so like now looking back, I'm like maybe it was a female, maybe blah, 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 you know what I mean? Analyzing all the details that I picked up within those like seconds. But then I started watching The Sandman, and I was like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, I love crows too. I love crows so much. And they've always helped me, so I don't know. They've always helped me. There was a pack of ravens that used to live at my apartment complex, and I used to listen to them and try to mimic their sounds. And one time I did it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to talk to them because I had like already mimicked them enough. I was like, okay, like I've heard a couple of their, I'm gonna try to like mimic it. And so I was like, I was driving and I was like, like I started like, like I can't do it now, but I did that and its head, it was flying and it's like they fucking whipped around towards me, and I was like, what did I just say? I was like, oh shit, what did I just say? And then after that, they followed me. After that, like it was so cool. After that, they started following me, and so like I can mimic bird sounds really well. Like there's an owl. There's a bunch of owls around where I live, and they do this like I don't know what kind it is. It might be a screech owl, but there was also one of those stump face owls. I saw him recently, and he flew right over me, or she. I don't know if he said he, but it was like a stump face owl. Their face looks like a stump. They had like these little eyes and the stump. Like they're so cute. I love them. They're stump face owls, and I looked at him, and he was like, he flew right over me, like watching me with his little eyes and stump face. And I was like, hi, like I say hi to them, like they could hear me. I'm like, hi, like they're friends. Um, I'm weird. I don't know, whatever. I don't fucking care. But there are owls that they go "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh." Like they do that. They go "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh." And then they do this one is like "Wah," and like I understand La Lechuza, like the witch owl, because like that sounds like females in the fucking like when they all do it at once and they all start cackling, you feel surrounded by like stregas, like witches in the like shape shifting and watch. You could feel it. It is real in that moment. It's like, yeah, la chingada, like, what the fuck? You're like the stories that you hear. It's so real. Sorry, I thought I heard something and it like freaked me out. This is it so far. It's very, very ugly, and I do not like it. I don't like it at all, but it's fine too. It's totally okay. I'm gonna do some lash stuff. This is the Fireworks by Maybelline. I use this. It's fine. Somebody was like told me that waterproof mascara was cancerous, so I stopped buying waterproof mascara because I don't feel like it. Like I don't want to die right now. Like I do like the planet. Don't like the people, but I do like the planet a lot. I'd like to stay for a while. I have other things to see, and so I just don't want to die soon. Like that's so annoying. Like it's so aggravating. You're like, oh wow, okay, great. But I don't know if I'm gonna do anything on my cheeks other than bronzer and highlighter. I do have a bronzer right here. Is my highlighter? Is that my highlighter? This is the, oh my god, everything's dropping. Okay, this is the bronzer, the Super Glow, and then this is the blush by Pixie. I like these. I like these. Bronzer. I think it's gonna be fine. And then let me see how I feel about that. I don't like that actually. Let me see if I just do a little right here. Perhaps, I don't know. See if I can fix it a little. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but I do listen to animals and I like repeating the way they sound. You cannot repeat coyotes, but coyotes sound like a rush of ambulance cars. Like whenever they, I don't know, like they're doing like a pack check or something, like they all start like they're and like they get into it and then they all do it. Oh god, that I stop because I'm like somebody or something's about to die. Oh my god, when they do that pack check and they are all like primally synced up and like it raises, it sounds like somebody is dying. It sounds like an ambulance, and that's frightening. That's frightening. It's almost like a warning. It's very scary. But I love coyotes. I love coyotes so much. Um, yeah, I love coyotes. Let's do that right there. But what else? I just love the tricksters. I love anything that has to do with trickster deities. My friend told me that. She was like, my friend works with other deities, goddesses that are really beautiful and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm very masculine, but I do love a good trickster deity. I love a good trickster story. I love them, love them, love them. They're my best friends. I love them so much. Sweet little angels they are. Little trickster deities. They're babies. The bronzer. There we go. Now I have to like blend this in correctly. Um, but yeah, I don't know. My husband wants to go to the movies and like watch a movie, but I don't know if there's any movies I really want to watch. I'm grateful that he wants to go out and do things, but I don't know. It's just being. I think I'm just in a mood today, and so I'm like, you just pick. Um, that's fine. Yeah, I was just like, you can pick whatever. So I just don't really care, but I think he wanted it to be like a joint effort, but I was just kind of like, I don't know. Movies and media nowadays are just pissing me off. Like I hear a lot of great things about Sinners, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Nosferatu, and I was going to, but something I just feel like a resistance towards seeing it. And so yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like some kind of odd resistance towards seeing Nosferatu, and I don't know because I usually do like vampire movies, but I just I haven't been there right now, and that's okay. I'm just trying to honor that. And I don't like pressuring myself into like aesthetics and things. Whenever I feel a certain way, I do a certain thing, and so I can trust myself with that to an extent. Did I sit on my mascara? Do I have another mascara that I can steal from myself? I feel like I should. Oh, there it is. But yeah, let me finish this look. I've talked too much about dumb shit. I'm just chewing through the Sandman, and dude, it just sucks. And I really wish the author was just a better person and all this stuff. Like, there's just so many things. There's so many things that I want to say, but I'm just dumb. So, anyways, I'm not gonna say them. What I'm trying to say is that I'm so over worshiping people. I'm so over people right now. I really am. I am so over humans. I'm so over them. They're always like, give them an ounce of power and they'll take the whole fucking thing and shove it up their ass and treat everyone like shit. And like, great, it's awesome, love that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy. I, I don't know. Oh God, guys. Okay, so I know this is gonna be a long one, but I was doing research because I was talking about like I really wanted a bookshop here, and there is a new place getting built that is just to build it. It'll take 4 months and it'll be over $1 million. 4 months over $1 million, babe. I'm not gonna have a bookstore down here. I'm not gonna be able to afford that at all. Um, and so I was just really, really upset because I was like, wow, I think I just saw my dream die here at least. I think I just saw my dream die, and that really hurt. I was like, wow, okay, great, like that's cool. Um, like, am I in pain? Yes, yes, I am. It's crazy. But yeah, I saw my dream die, and like I just let it. I was just like, okay, it's fine. I'll just let that dream go. Whatever. But ouch. Yeah, ouch. I don't know. And then I like taking a little bit of mascara whenever through and dragging it through my bushy ass Eddie Munster eyebrows and little bushes and just lining them up and make them look okay, decent, whatever. Am I going somewhere? Yeah, I actually have to go to the store to get cat food and bird feed. I'm more of an animal person. I'm more of a plant person. Actually, I'm more of a tree person than I am a plant person. I don't know. I have this garden and it's frustrating me this year because it's out of sync with the cycles, and I guess it's just frustrating me. Perhaps I'm frustrating myself. Maybe that's what it really is. I'm frustrating myself. And I don't know if I want to do lower lashes, but let's just like barely touch the tips of them with some mascara just to bring them out, like that they do exist, I guess. I touched my face. I knew I touched my face. These lashes over here are like scraggly. And that's the look, whatever. The look is like shitty force nymph. That's the look. It's shitty force nymph. Okay, I do have this Moira. It's eye catching dip liner. It's in the shade brown. That is a brown. Let's see. So I feel like a little bit here. Along the green, maybe? A little bit along the green, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, a little bit of the brown ones. The green. Make it look like a tree. Make it look like a tree. And yeah, I think that's it. This is the look for the day. It's called Shitty Forest Nymph. Um, yeah. So, God, I need to hydrate my hair. My hair is so thirsty. My hair is like, help me, help me. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do any lipstick today because I will probably get mad at myself. But this is the look. It's okay. It's not ugly. Like, I don't know what the look is. The look is something. I don't know. I look so tired. That's what I look like. Um, do I want to put this lipstick on? No, I don't. I have another color I would like. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Ugh. This is the look. It's okay, it's not perfect, but that's the look for the day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.